Right, we've had the women's 4x4s. Now it's time for the men. Same rules, 2 semis, top 3 from each, plus 2 non-automatic qualifiers. A couple of nights ago, a very, very good 400-metre runner, and Trinidad, of course, running in memory of the late, great 4x4 relay runner, Dion Lendor, who lost his life, I think it was either at the very end of last year or the start of this year. What a fine ambassador he's been for Trinidadian one-lap sprinting, and they remember him fondly. Trinidad in 2, Jamaica 3, Japan 5, USA 6, Netherlands 7, India 8. First of 2 semi-finals in the men's 4x4, 3 of them coming back for the final.
Sanjeev, I think we can solve this problem with blockchain.
आज blockchain कल flop.
At the end of our last night.
Given the USA that big lead, then he would go to Vernon Norwood, 44.73 for him. Bryce Deadman, the former Texas A&M Aggie, would go 44.48, and then Trevor Bassett, just as cool as the other side of the pillow, brings it home 45.29. For Nakajima, 45.96. It was Julian Walsh who ran the best time for the Japanese team, 44.99. And Javon Powell for Jamaica on that second leg, 44.97.
So Trinidad and Tobago will have to wait and see with 3:02.75. So too the Netherlands in 5th, 3:03.14. Japanese still celebrating, 3:01.53 behind the United States. And you learn something new every day, sitting next to Dan O'Brien, the multiple world and Olympic champion, as cool as the other side of the pillow. I've never heard that before, I may never again, but it's in the mental locker. Godwin was getting a little bit tired towards the end of that leg, but Norwood, such an experienced individual and 4x4 runner. Norwood to Bryce Deadman. Walsh ran really well on that third leg for the Japanese, Julian Walsh. Nakajima showed no shortage of grit and determination, hugging the inside. Cox initially tried to come wide on his outside, and you thought that the Japanese athlete would be swept aside, but he will be having to pay very, very close attention to the times in the second of our semi-finals. Trinidad and the Netherlands. Jamaica were third in the end, with Nakajima coming home half a stride ahead in second. Good race. Well, the Americans might take some real stopping in that final. 2:58.96. Japan and Jamaica will be delighted. Trinidad